account? Was it as the, umbrella corporation? But I needed to know all that.
I think about it, and you have it in for 3,000 and just the number that you were going to develop in the short term.
Depends, because we bifurcated the state. I developed and then I had a mortgage company. But the biggest issue we had were land. And this was a whole other issue, okay? And I actually fought with the owner about this, okay? Home building is a relatively low-risk business, okay, in its purest form. All right, what happens if it's designed well? NVR's model is perfect. They get a contract, they buy the lot, they build, they sell, they're done, okay? Where did, and my company did, by the way, bankrupt in 2008, where is all the risk? It's in development, it's in the land. Okay, you cannot easily commoditize land. Okay, that's why, and again, I knew there was going to be a construction binge after 2008, because what did lenders have to do when they foreclosed on all this land? What did bonding companies have to do? Well, they had to improve it. Or they had to take a huge discount and sell it, and you're going to get wholesale sale price. We
Somebody who has lower cost of capital.
and just hold it.
And
just
have
hold
a
it.
purchase option.
That's one of the reasons why it's difficult to buy farms. I was looking at a farm in Pennsylvania near my prep school. And the problem is you have, people want to sell, but they have zero cost basis because they've inherited it. And it's like, look, if I can get $1 million or $3 million or whatever, I'll sell it. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's not worth that. Well, it is to them. So they just hold it. It's agricultural, they have no taxes. Not an issue. And that's another thing why we have finished lots in the DC area. Okay, because that's exactly what people do. What do funds do when they have excess cash? They buy land. Park it. Unexpected cash requirements. Okay, could be just that. You might have a good opportunity on finished lots. You need to take down 50 today. You need a large amount of cash to do that. Okay? At light speed, how long is it going to take a bank to fund? 30 days. At light speed. Okay, and obviously the rules change the bigger you get. But think about this, if you have significant cash on hand or have it available to you, what I would actually do is go to the owner when something like this happens. He would liquidate his private account, we would buy it, and then I would put the loan on. And he could actually achieve a significant, as soon as title cleared, he could achieve a significant discount by closing in, I saw a deal close in a week. Okay. Now the problem with that is, we close in a week, we haven't done environmentals, that's the problem. I remember one weekend, I'm not even a land guy, and I'm out there walking. Okay, what was I looking for? Raw land. What was I looking for? First one. Pardon me? I'm looking for water. I'm looking for the color of water. I'm looking for a foul scent. Okay? Because I'm looking for, some sort of leakage. I'm looking for barrels. I'm looking for disturbed soils. Birds. The bog turtle. Okay, you laugh at that. I'll tell you a story about the bog turtle. Okay. Never forget this. I was at Columbia Energy. And we had this one, I was young. Okay. 22. And we had this internship program, and they only took Harvard people. Okay, and we had this one, 27, 28-year-old that thought he was holier than that. Okay? I'll never forget this, okay? And I only tangentially watched it. But they put him in charge of a project to run fiber optics along the right-of-way for the gas company. Well, they shut the project down because of the same bog turtle. All right, well, what do you think he did? He brought a crew out there at midnight and ran the cable anyway, thinking he wouldn't get caught. We don't know if he killed the turtle, but there was a dead turtle. Okay? Personally, now that I'm older and cynical, I believe that an environment could kill the turtle and put it there. Okay? I'm older, but that's what I believe. Okay? I don't believe they went out and called turtle killed. Okay? Cost Columbia Energy $5 million in funds. Okay? And his termination It literally had a crowd because he had been so arrogant and mean to people. They called him down, they had a cab waiting for him, with a voucher, they put him in the cab, gave him the voucher, he wasn't allowed back on the premises until after 9 to get his car, which they offered to tow home. It was a brutal fire. He didn't yell or anything, but he was the person that that. But anyway, going back to that, the Bog Turtle, $5 million Columbia Energy. Unexpected cash requirements, that could be litigation for the Bog Turtle. Cash requirements, you can have transactions. Cash balance associated with payments and collections, the balance necessary for day-to-day operations. What do you need? When I was at the home builder, we had payroll every 2 weeks. Every other Wednesday, I had the fund. Which means I needed to start thinking about that on Monday at the very latest. Now, I will also tell you, okay, we came up short a couple times. Okay, we came up short. Where did what was very tempting? We had money. This is the home builder. Where did we have money? They were taxed. Okay. We had money. Where did we have money? Oh, that would have been I'm not funding it. Okay. Where did we have money? You guys might not be familiar enough with this. Deposits. Okay, we had a boatload of money in deposits. You know how easy it would have been for me to simply transfer the money over? Okay, and there's an example of something that would break the first rule of investing. Okay, would I have been caught? Probably not. Probably not. I even had my controller, who suggested it to me, be like, look, I won't report it. I'm like, really? You can take it off the bank statement? I'm like, we'll bury it. I'm like, oh, okay. We're not doing that. Yes. 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 Now there were some, later in Maryland, they were allowing you to post a bond. Okay, and you could post a bond for like 50% of the deposit. With the owner and I, literally, this is one of the times one of the few times I said absolutely not. There is no way because they have a whole new rate. So they're considered assets to and they're protected. But again, we always talk about ethics in business. That was one of the ethical problems when I could have easily swept in 50. Okay, I think we needed 55 for payroll every 2 weeks, and we got a settlement the next day that I knew was going to fully fund. There was no doubt. Okay, but again, what was my concern? I was absolutely certain I wouldn't get caught. What was my concern? What I was really thinking at the time, because I remember, is that it was a slippery slope. And I was scared, once I opened the floodgate, I would look at that as a cash balance. I went to the owner and said, we got a problem. I can't make payroll, and I don't have a solution. Okay? Which, for whatever reason, the medications were on. And he said, oh, no problem, we'll get you out. I was dying. And he's like, oh, no problem, Margaret. Just come to me earlier. Like, well, normally he would scream and tantrum and rope things. Compensation to creditors, a bank balance at a firm, which, by the way, again, just going back to that again, I know you're going to be tempted in situations like that, don't do it. Termination is better. Because at the end of the day, in termination, that curve out there is better than zero. A bank balance that a firm must maintain. The other issue is our controller was a dishonest individual. I have had at least 6 calls in my career about the controller because I was CFO. And what do I say to all 6 calls now that I don't work for the company? I say he's a dishonest individual who was stealing. Okay. And I actually still have the documentation in case I ever do that. Precaution, cash balance held in reserve for random unforeseen fluctuations of cash inflows, cash outflows. Okay? Unforeseen? Think about this. If we had heavy rain, we're a construction company. and we're subcontracting out, okay, we still have to pay the individuals. Okay, we've had no construction for a week or 10 days. Okay, I can't foresee that, I can't predict it. Now, in Jabor's class, you can hedge it. Okay, you can hedge it, but not at home builders. And then speculation. The biggest speculation that we had in commodities, they didn't have any real speculation. Not the type that I'm talking about here. But when we found a reasonably priced large tract of land.
We need to close very quickly.
Cash advantages, trade discounts. Generally, a supplier will offer a discount if you pay immediately, generally in under 10 days. We take a break now. Anybody going to Starbucks, don't lie to me. Who's going? Oh, you're coming?
We'll go ahead. Yeah, I know. Okay, we go.
有照片吗？哎，我超喜欢这个。OK。太上去了。照片给我。
This is what you do.